Why is LEGO still making bad LEGO sets in 2022? That is going to be the question we are discussing in today's video. So here it is, guys. It's obvious LEGO has made huge improvements since it started way back when. The sets are much better, but there's still a good 3 or 4 sets in a wave that are just not up to the standards that it should be today. Why is this at this point? It should really be pretty perfect sets every wave. Just listen to the fans and make good design choices, but we end up getting $50 sets like the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader duel set, a very poor choice set and not extremely well executed. So while I think at this point it should not be happening, we should not be getting these bad sets, it does happen. And the reason for it is specifically when it's being made for a TV show like Kenobi. The episode hasn't aired yet when the Lego set is being designed. So all they have to work with is concept art, which I know is not amazing to work with, but you should be able to do something kind of cool with it either way, in my opinion. And here's the problem. Other companies like Black Series also get these concept art leaks beforehand to make the toy products. They just do it a lot better. They get stuff right that LEGO does not sometimes. They get leaks for certain TV shows or movies, and they put wrong box art on it. But Black Series does like perfectly. They get all the correct box art for TV shows and movies and all that stuff. Like the brand new ATTE that's being revealed with the wrong box art. It's the Clone Wars box art when it's supposed to be Revenge of the Sith box art. I know it's picky, but LEGO could do better. I mean, really, they have these perfect sets like ATTE, and then they ruin it with small things like the clone holes in the side of the helmet. It's such a simple task to make it perfect. Why not? It's gonna sell your product better. They just don't do it for some reason. I don't understand why. Another example of this is kind of with the Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum set, the $250 one that just released. $250 is a lot of money, I know, but it also comes with the Spider-Man Homecoming minifigure, a new one at that. Don't get me wrong, Homecoming is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love the Stark suit. It's just I wanted the Iron Spider suit, and a set that's as expensive as it is, I wanted another accessible version of the Iron Spider suit in today 2022. I don't want to have to buy the old, not as good Sanctum Sanctorum. So that's a little bit disappointing. Like, why not put the best value you can into that set? It's $250 already. It would not cost you that much more to have a different minifigure. It could be the same one as it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't care. It'd be fine by me. I want an Iron Spider. Even another example of this is the I Am Groot set, an amazing set all around, but we have one similar to it in the Baby Yoda set. It has the same kind of stand to it with a Baby Yoda minifigure. Microfigure. Why couldn't we get a Baby Groot microfigure with this set? It would make so much sense to kind of have a similar trend to the Baby Yoda version. It's a simple thing to add that would just add a ton more value to the set. If you can make something as good as it can be, why not do it? Why have to make it a little bit less than mediocre? This is back to covering the entire problem of why they still make these bad sets, and it's simply because LEGO wants money. They don't care to make the sets as the best they can, as though they should, but they don't, because no matter what, people are going to buy the products. They want money, and just because they don't have the Baby Groot, or they don't have the correct Spider-Man minifigure, or any of that thing, I'm still going to buy their product because I'm a fan of it, and it's still a good product, just not as the best as it could be. The best should only be good enough, as M&R would say. But still, it's just disappointing that they don't try and put the small details that would just go the extra mile to sell their product. It's still good stuff, like, I'm not saying LEGO's bad. It's just there are some bad sets, like the Kenobi set. That's just generally not an amazing set, not a ton of value for you. The Ned B minifigures, that's cool, sure. The tall minifigures, very disappointing. But that's like it. The battle itself is not very impressive. All the other battle sets we've gotten in the past are much more impressive, and they look better on display, which is a good thing for those, but not a good thing for this one. Overall, I still think LEGO makes amazing stuff. It's definitely worth your money. It's worth the value. I just think they could make it better, but it's still very good how they make it. 2022 has been a pretty amazing year for LEGO sets, especially this August 1st wave with all the new Star Wars stuff. A ton of good stuff there. Ninjago's been pretty good with all the crystallized stuff, and Marvel's had its ups and downs with the Nano Gauntlet and all the Sanctum Sanctorum. Like, those are good sets too. I Am Groot. It's been a very good year for LEGO, money-wise, but unfortunately the prices have increased, which also helps with that money thing that they just love. LEGO loves money, you know. But that's okay because, you know, LEGO fans still gonna buy their products in the end of the day, so they're getting their money that they love. They're happy with it, and their products are still good. The only thing is, though, their menus just forget that ever happened. Also, please subscribe.